Good morning, Year 1. It's Miss Case here, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you one of my favourite books from when I was little. This one is called I Love You, Blue Kangaroo. The author is Emma Chichester Clark, and it has a beautiful illustration on the front that might help us to predict what's going to happen in this story. Blue Kangaroo belonged to Lily. He was her very own kangaroo. Every night Lily said to him, "I love you, Blue Kangaroo," and Blue Kangaroo fell asleep in Lily's arms. Then one day Lily's Aunt Jemima came to tea, and she gave Lily a wild brown bear. "Which hand?" "Thank you very much," said Lily. He was huggable and furry with wild brown eyes. That night, Lily took the wild brown bear up to bed with her, and she said, "I love wild brown bears, and I love you too, Blue Kangaroo." Blue Kangaroo didn't sleep quite so well after that. Guess what I've got? The next Saturday, Lily's mother's friend Florence came to tea, and she gave Lily a yellow cotton rabbit. "Thank you very much," said Lily. He was floppy and fleecy with velvety ears. That night, as Lily got ready for bed, she said, "I love you, yellow cotton rabbit. I love you, wild brown bear. And I love you, Blue Kangaroo." Blue Kangaroo hardly slept at all after that. The next weekend, roly-poly Uncle George came to stay, and he gave Lily 2 furry puppies. They were cuddly and fluffy with shiny black noses. That night, as Lily put her pyjamas on, she said, "I love the furry puppies. I love yellow cotton rabbit. I love brown bear. And I love you, Blue Kangaroo." After that, Blue Kangaroo hardly slept a wink. On Lily's birthday, Mrs. Appleby gave Lily a wiggly green crocodile, and her great-uncle Arthur gave her a long-eared owl. Lily's cousin Amelia gave her a little tiny teddy. "Thank you very much," said Lily. That night, as Lily brushed her teeth, she said, "I love Tiny Teddy. I love Long-Eared Owl. I love the wiggly green crocodile. I love the furry puppies. I love Yellow Cotton Rabbit. I love Brown Bear." Blue Kangaroo lay on the edge of her bed and stared at the ceiling as she said, "And I love you, Blue Kangaroo." In the middle of the night, Lily rolled over. Then Tiny Teddy rolled over. Then Long-Eared Owl rolled over. Then Wiggly Green Crocodile rolled over. Then the furry puppies rolled over. Then Yellow Cotton Rabbit rolled over. Then Wild Brown Bear rolled over. Can you see what's happening, Year 1? And Blue Kangaroo rolled out of bed and onto the floor. And he looked up at Lily and all the sleeping creatures. "There's just no room for me anymore," he said sadly, and he hopped across the carpet and out of the door. He hopped along the corridor to the baby's room, and he hopped up into the baby's warm cot. "Goo-goo-boo, gagaloo," gurgled the baby, and he squeezed Blue Kangaroo tightly in his little pink fists. "Goo-goo-boo, gagaloo." The next day Lily looked everywhere for Blue Kangaroo. "Goo-goo-boo, gangaloo," cooed the baby. "Mine!" cried the baby. "No!" shouted Lily. "Oh, look, they're fighting over Blue Kangaroo." "Lily," said her mother, "you've got so many toys. Surely you can't let the baby have just one." "Not Blue Kangaroo!" cried Lily. Lily ran to her room, and when she came back, her arms were full. "He can have all of these," she said, "but nobody can have my Blue Kangaroo." That night, when she went to bed, the baby had the wild brown bear, Yellow Cotton Rabbit, the furry puppies, Wiggly Green Crocodile, Long-Eared Owl, and the little Tiny Teddy. And Lily went to bed with Blue Kangaroo. Blue Kangaroo snuggled up to Lily. She stroked his blue ears and she kissed the tip of his soft blue nose. "I love you, Blue Kangaroo," she said. and Blue Kangaroo fell fast asleep in her arms. I loved sharing that story with you, Year 1. If you have a parent or family member there, you could ask them and think with them about how Lily made Blue Kangaroo feel loved at the end of the story. Bye, speak to you soon.